Last time on Dice Funk.
Vinny was right about you. You really are a coward, Dregg Caravella.
Just saw a big magic explosion, and there's some spooky eyes, and they totally see us. It's totally cool. Everybody stop.
There is a blast of wind and magic, and you hear the flapping of wings, and you are pushed back onto your butt, Sasha.
Yeah.
Isn't he supposed to be, aren't the gifts British?
Oh, hello then. I am Halfthor Grunderson, first of his name, born of fire and brimstone, redeemer of stone, conqueror of mountains,
God, we've all lost
harbinger
control.
of glory, forerunner of retribution, the permafrosted, the titanium-headed, the heavy-handed friend of centaurs.
Just deeper.
Your oath of devotion. So, you used to be devoted to something, and now you're not.
Is there like an investigation I could do to try to parse together some of this information?
These three pictures represent different kinds of Maxwell. They're not just the big slug. You don't know if they turn into the smaller forms. They were somehow involved in the destruction of the Rygar's home planet. The story you've heard about it being an artistic display is a lie they tell people so they don't have to tell them the truth.
Would Anthony Caravella be content with us taking down Vinny in a non-violent manner, in that case, of getting him put away?
Vinny still thinks you're on his side because you didn't leave any witnesses. You kidnapped the last witness.
Yeah.
So if you show up to Vinny, you're like, hey boss, I just heard about the bar burned down. You want my help? You could just stroll in.
This is the second Caravella in a row you've not been able to face, Dregg. As your captain, I order you to tell me what is going on.
Oh shit, she turned it around on you.
And that's when I said, there's nothing worse than a limp biscuit.
I'm going to let you have that. I'm going to let you have that. Yes, that was entirely her joke.
Indeed.
So organic.
Not staged in the slightest. Who doesn't love a bit of good natural banter?
This is what we call in media res, right?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. We start in the middle of a very authentic conversation, and, you know, it makes the audience feel at home.
Speaking of the middle of conversations, last we left this adventure, Captain Melbeck ordered Dregg to divulge his secrets, and then we just cut to black. So I think we're just going to pick up right there.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah.
Unless anybody else has anything they wanted to do first.
Nah, give me that juicy drama.
Let's find out. What's your secret, Dregg?
So, Dregg has to stop and process for a bit, because he's not really sure what to do. It's not like, 2-3 minutes or anything, but there's a good, pregnant-ass pause.
I was really hoping he'd just, shut down like a robot when it encounters a paradox.
Well, it's a challenge, but eventually he will, he does look up and say, "They are my brothers.
Oh.
It's an adoption thing."
What?
So you're the third Caravello?
I didn't expect anyone to notice my absence.
Okay. You say adoption thing. I'm assuming you're the adopted one as opposed to both of them? That may seem an odd question. I'm just trying to make sure I'm on the correct page here. For all I know, you're the natural-born son and they're the adopted one.
I'm trying to figure out if it's in character for him to suggest that, I'm the slow one?
No, the suggestion was purely... Adoption happened. I don't know if they were adopted or you were.
At some point as a child, I was found. I was brought into the Caravella home.
Okay.
Don Caravella was a father to everyone.
Oh.
And a father to me.
I have some follow-up questions. What terms are you on with them? Is this that you don't want to see them, or they don't want to see you? Because you've been avoiding seeing them, and I think it's important we know which direction that animosity is.
I have not spoken to them in 2 years.
Why?
Because I do not need them.
I think that much is clear. You're certainly doing competently without them.
Yeah, you can, not need people and still talk to them.
Would you talk to them?
As it currently stands, no, but they were my brothers, so...
Okay. This adds a whole new set of thoughts to the plan going on, I suppose, does it not? So... Taking down the Caravellas... You on board with this plan still? This is not a conflict of interest situation or anything?
They are dangerous. It had been my hope that they would fail.
This throws some wrinkles in my plan. There was something I think I suggested. I think I was suggesting something about maybe we take down one of the Caravellas and hope that the mysterious third steps in to fill the power vacuum. I'm guessing that's not going to work.
I never have had any interest in maintaining that system. But it is necessary.
Do you have any thoughts on how we proceed? Because I feel like you probably best know how these things are going to shake out.
If Vinny is gone, Anthony will take over everything. But he will never feel safe. And he will continue to grow and try to amass power and become more dangerous. If we deal with Vinny, we have to deal with Anthony.
I'm just putting cards on the table. It sounds like the direction we might be going is arrest Vinny, then come back and deal with Anthony. Try and take them both out in one swoop?
We may be able to get some help. It will require a deception.
What flavor of deception?
Dregg looks at Ragnar.
Okay. I didn't see this coming.
Austin's like, I wasn't ready to do my Russian accent yet.
It's Ukrainian. I'm Ukrainian. Yorsky.
Oh, you are. That's right. You usually love to talk about that.
Well, I do?
That sounds so dismissive. I didn't mean it that way.
You will be arresting Vinny.
Yes, the intergalactic police will be taking custody of Vincent once he is on board the Snallygaster. I will not be making the arrest in person. It would blow my cover with Anthony, but...
Why are you such a coward? You wouldn't go in the tunnels? Not going to help us arrest this guy? What help are you?
You still have one leg left.
You shot me in the leg? Bitch ass bitch.
In order to keep the crew safe and to take down the Caravellas, you will need to expose yourself.
Can we perhaps rephrase?
Is there alternatively the option of me dealing with Vinny? I do have an in.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about this last episode.
We did.
The captain can just walk in, because as far as Vinny knows, you work for him.
But the suggestion is that Ragnar, it needs to be the cops that take Vinny down.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason for that is so that Dregg can, A, deflect attention away from the Snallygaster, because they'll need it in the fight. And 2, to make sure that there is... I want to be able to blame Tony for selling out Vinny. I want Vinny to go down.
Yeah.
So that's the plan, as I see it. Is if I can have the cops do it, then it's not us.
Can we ask Ragnar for access to, police uniforms or anything we could use to throw suspicion?
I am undercover. I do not carry police uniforms. That is an insane thing to say. Do you know what a costume shop is?
I said it out of character. Hey, a person on our crew that's really good at planning for having unexpected things. Could we maybe just have police uniforms on the ship?
That seems like a really silly thing to use my conduit on.
Yeah, and I don't know that that's necessarily the solution, but what it can be help.
Knowing Austin as I do, I don't think Ragnar's going to come with us no matter what we do.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. It's fairly clear, like, Ragnar's don't want to come. I say we just go for it.
Guns blazing.
Also, I was just going to say, there's the problem is that you guys don't have any evidence that Anthony's committed any crimes, so he has no authority to help with any of that.
All right, then, new plan. You guys will have to go and arrest him without Dregg.
I just wanted to check, because I don't know if it's been said on air at all. What is the specific reasoning for Dregg not feeling able to come along on this mission? Is it just that he's worried if I get recognized?
He absolutely will be under these circumstances.
Yeah, okay. I don't know what sort of consequences is he fearing of that, I guess.
We won't be able to take down Tony without the firepower of the other family. The whole idea is Vinny's taken out. It's blamed on Dregg blames it on Anthony to get the support of Vinny's people, use Vinny's people to take out Anthony.
If Dregg has seen Frog marching, Vinny's through the streets, people will know he's with the cops and won't help him take down Anthony.
Okay,
Exactly.
Right.
So you guys are going to leave your tank behind going into the boss arena. I have seen how this plays out.
Right.
Yeah, I don't really. What the fuck?
I mean, is our sole goal to actually to subdue Vinny, or are we just holding him there basically until the police come in and arrest him?
We have to get the conduit of invincibility. We have to arrest the conduit of invincibility and then get him on our ship and not get murdered.
At least you're not trying to kill the conduit of invincibility.
Okay, so we're overthinking this. We don't even have to fight him then.
You just have to get him onto the Snallygaster.
So I want to ask Ragnar something.
It is me, Ragnar, everyone's favorite drow.
Ragnar, you work in the police, right?
That is me.
Do you have any of the handcuffs that neutralize conduit powers?
Oh.
Not on my person, but I can acquire some.
If you can get us that, then all we need is for the captain to get close enough to Vinny to hook one of those on, and the conduit of invincibility is irrelevant.
That's irrelevant, but I can't remember the species of the bodyguard at the house. It's,
Zodar.
Yeah,
Right.
we still gotta deal with one of them.
They look like people in suits of armor, but you know the armor is a carapace, and inside there are just basically a head-to-toe muscle. It's actually a modern medical miracle. No one really knows how that works. Where's the brain? Where's the food go? How do they talk? Because they can talk only 3 times in their life, but they do.
12. I wanted it on the sole chance that maybe Austin's like, well, they are some creatures that if they find their master is weakened, that they also cower and defeat
I was hoping
and run
for a
away.
really good score. So
Like
you'd be
the villain in a superhero movie's Minions. Like, once the brain is defeated, the rest crumble to dust and fall.
All right, so I'm making an executive decision here.
Yeah.
Ragnar gets you some conduit neutralizing handcuffs he hid on the moon. You have 1 pair. And he says, all right, go now.
Yep, let's go. Let's do this. Let's take on the muscle creature with no tank and hope that I am casual enough to pull off natural.
If I die, you're in charge of Objectivist.
Who are you talking to?
Everyone on the ship that's not going, which is like 10 people.
Dregg, what are you doing while the team is gone?
While the team is gone, well, first he's going to go into his quarters and into his belongings and pull out a suit. It's a very well-tailored, bespoke suit. It's green. It fits him perfectly.
Our handsome boy.
And he's a handsome boy. And then he's going to stop by the med bay to visit Pearl.
Now, 3rd time's the charm. This time you murder her.
And so he's going to go and take up the seat and just wait for her to acknowledge him.
Yeah, she says, "Hello again, Caravella."
I have been thinking. You are smart. You are professional. You are soon to be unemployed.
I see.
The Caravellas are about to undergo a change in management. And I will need someone to manage operations.
What kind of operations?
All of the operations.
So you kill my crew, then you hire me to take over your brother's entire criminal empire?
You have a lot of nerve to call me coward. I respect that.
I love Dregg! Oh my god. I'm trying to think of a kind of a role that would be appropriate for this, but if you're offering her a job and it pays better than the job she used to have and that employer is going to jail, it would contradict the fiction for her not to accept it. So I don't think there's a role here. If you're honestly giving that offer, she's going to take it.
Yeah, he's legitimately offering that job because he can't. Long term, he's going to have some plans for changing the direction of this, but he can't run it.
He's busy being in the party.
He can go and handle negotiations. He's good at that. But he's a good face.
You have the name, so everyone will listen to you and they'll respect your judgment if you put my name forward. I can't turn that down.
He nods and stands up. Just walks out.
As you reach the door, she says, I was going to say maybe Vinny was wrong about you, but I think you're maybe 2 or 3 courageous acts away from that. I'm keeping score.
He doesn't even acknowledge it. He pauses long enough to let her finish and then walks out.
All right, so the rest of the team walks up to Vinny's estate. It's basically like, the word that comes to mind is plantation. That has connotations in America.
It sure does.
It sure does. But it's a big building, but then there's like a lot of land on all sides of it. And it's like there are guards around, but they're not on a high alert right now. So like there you see people with like dark shades and they clearly have weapons and stuff, but they see Captain Melbeck and they just wave you through. They know who you are.
Do they have those Secret Service earpiece things?
Yes, of course.
Of course, thank you.
Actually, so you're walking up to the house and somebody points you around the backyard, which is more than a yard. It's basically a field.
Are you going to his fancy garden? Is there going to be a showdown in like a garden?
Yes.
Is he having tea?
He's playing croquet.
Ah!
Is that like tea?
So good, yeah. Give me that bougie shit.
It's British. It's close enough.
So Vincent Caravella is very casually dressed in the backyard of his estate. He's wearing like basically pajamas, like the softest alien cotton that exists. They have like little gray alien print on them.
Does he have one of those like fancy rich guy robes?
Yeah, but no, he's in PJs basically. That's how.
Oh, he's a baby boy.
That's how relaxed he is. He's very relaxed. He's the conduit of invincibility.
What has he got to worry about?
Exactly. So he's playing. I think he's playing like an alien version of croquet. It's like 4-dimensional croquet, right? Like he hits the ball up, and there's like floating rings. And in the back there is the Zodar. It's about 6 feet tall. Black armor. The Zodar has like a tray with like lemonade on it, and he has like a little apron on.
Oh, I love it.
And so the Zodar is standing there while Vinny plays croquet.
Just out of character, before we do anything further, I know spell slots left are limited, but who got anything incapacitated? Anyone?
I really don't. If this was the long con, I could make him really paranoid, but this is a short con.
I'm less worried about Vinny. I'm more concerned about our big muscle friends. So yeah. No one's got any like blinding or like could stop the Zodar from seeing what we're doing.
I have one potential spell slot left that could be used for a blindness spell or like a whole
Okay.
person.
Yeah, I'm literally thinking if like no combat, talk our way into getting Vinny getting close enough to Vinny with Vinny relaxed enough that I can get the handcuffs done. We can then do a blindness and run the heck away.
For the record, Zodar do not have eyes.
Yeah. So I want to see what Bestow Curse can do, because it can do a bunch of stuff.
Do we know how they sense?
No.
Okay, that's a good point. Thank you for the reminder, Austin.
Okay, so I'm going to hold it until maybe a fight actually happens, but something that could be useful is that during combat, a cursed target must make a wisdom saving throw at the start of each turn. If it fails, it does nothing. It just, wanders around the whole time.
Okay, that is a potential...
So that's in our pocket, and I do have the spell slot for it.
Okay, if you can keep a spell slot for that on hand, that'd be useful. Okay, well in that case,
Oh, yeah.
hello Vinny, I hope it's alright that I dropped by. Nice game you've got going on. Mind if I join you?
Oh, hello, Gif. No problem at all. Grab a mallet. I'm in the 3rd inning right now, so you can have a handicap if you want to catch up. And he just hits the ball just straight up, and it hangs in the air away from a foot away from the ring. And he's like, dang.
Sounds perfect to me. And Captain Melbeck is gonna grab a mallet and join in. Should I do a roll to see how I do it at Space Croquet?
Sure, athletics.
Oh my god. I just had the worst vision.
Uh-oh.
What?
Okay, all right. So
Oh, Lord.
Oh, no.
you have to fail this roll.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. I don't want to show him up.
No, you have to fail so bad that he wants to show you how to do it.
Oh
and he
my-
does that
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And then you can oh my god!
Come on, can I botch it? Come on. Okay, I nearly critted. So I got a 20. Can I use the 20 to... I want to deliberately play bad. Can I use a 20 to deliberately play badly?
That'd be performance.
I have no idea.
What if you rolled performance with it?
I mean, if you think in the sense that success is determined based on what your goal is.
My goal was to not show him up.
Oh my god, why can't any of you just be normal? All right.
What are we doing with that roll, Austin?
All right, with a 20, you can use your athletics to successfully do a bad shot, but one that's convincing in such a way that he doesn't know you're throwing it.
Yeah, I hope you don't mind I brought my crew along. Last time we spoke, I was here by myself, and I've been thinking a lot since our visit, and I thought it'd be nice to see how you got on with my crew, see whether you approved of their presence, and then we could maybe talk further, I suppose.
He looks at Sasha and Dr. Adler, who are an Aarakocra and a merfolk, respectively, and he is not impressed. They are Earth species, and he has seen them already, and they do nothing for him.
Sasha's gonna say, hello, sir. I also have a love of the unique. Have you ever heard of cryptids?
I have heard of the concept of cryptids. Are you all right? You seem a bit strange.
Yeah, that's just me.
Oh.
She's a little unusual, but she's couldn't ask for better crew. Absolutely fantastic. Always prepared for absolutely anything that comes up.
I was trying to bond.
I am aware out of character. I apologize that I shut you down.
It didn't work.
Well, feel free to get a refreshment. We have a fine selection of Rastapedian beverages here. Thwack, he hits the ball again.
Does your previous offer still stand?
Of course, we could always use pilots for the organization. We've got some stuff going on right now, so I can't give you too much personal attention, but if your ship's in the dock and you have space, I can have people sent over, fill up the hold, send you off.
That sounds fantastic to me. I don't know if I can stay for the whole game, but would you take a handshake of seal the deal?
Okay.
I'm hoping can a handshake, sleight of hand, handcuff on.
Don't you still have that DH inspiration too that you never used?
I didn't ever use it. That's a good point. Plus, I haven't been using my rerolls.
No, you haven't.
Oh.
I'm not sure how that works in the fiction that I am trying to put this handcuff on unnoticed, and I'm like, take a drink. Go on, Liamoira, can pull it together. Okay, I'm gonna try that handshake one more time.
Well, remember, you don't actually have to take an individual drink each time.
I know.
I mean, you can sleight of hand if you want to try to put the handcuffs on him.
If he'll take the handshake, I want to sleight of hand this handcuff onto him. I should probably have checked. What is my sleight of hand? It's +2. That's all right. And I'm gonna use my inspiration, so I've got plus 1d8. Okay, so that's a 15 plus. That's 22 on sleight of hand.
Nice.
Sure. So you go to shake his hand to seal the deal, and then you just snap the handcuffs on him?
Yeah.
We got him.
That went surprisingly okay.
Huh. Is this some sort of, like, GIF bargain ritual? I haven't read about this.
It's, something like that. Just to, make sure your hands are tied. The deal cannot be broken.
Oh my god.
Okay, I am waiting for someone else on the team to help out here because I got these handcuffs on. I did my bit. Someone else takes some of the pressure off me.
I don't want to, like, set off any alarms by just wildly casting spells.
Why don't we just lie and say this is a part of a giant elaborate gift ritual?
Yeah.
I was gonna do either performance or persuasion or deception, whichever Austin says, to be like, now as part of our captain's gift rituals, you must come personally inspect our ship.
As I said, I'm very busy. Me and my brother are having a negotiation right now, and I can't afford to leave the estate while that's ongoing, so...
Don't you want to see all the cool aliens we have on our crew?
Roll deception?
Are you suggesting we don't have cool aliens on our crew?
No, this whole thing is a deception.
It is, I know.
No! I got a 6. Somebody help me.
Reroll.
Thank you.
I'm using the power. Reroll.
I got a 13.
Do I up that again? I feel like reroll it. Go on, reroll it.
Crit!
Oh!
There we go. That's 2 drinks down. I hit my first exhaustion point, but we crit.
Then he says, "Oh, what kind of aliens are on your ship?"
Oh yes, tell him. You were saying about those cryptids. There was that one you found the other day, right?
I think plesiosaurs are from Earth. Oh no. I don't know. I've got some leads on Mothman. We totally have a what are those penguins called?
Doar?
We have a Doar on board.
You don't.
Yeah, I'm lying. That's why I crit my deception check.
I just want to be clear.
Yeah.
We've encountered another Rygar.
Ooh, another Rygar, you say?
I know, right? It's crazy what a murder investigation can lead to. I shouldn't have said that.
You said another Rygar.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, I'm really good at lying. He doesn't know what's up. I crit.
Yeah, I mean, you crit on getting him back to your ship, but he's gonna say, "Oh, you know about Noble and all of that."
We don't really know much. We just know he was powder, and then that's it. We're really, drying up on the leads. They always say the first 48, you gotta find stuff, or you're probably gonna go cold.
Oh my god, shut her up!
Leads?
I said no leads!
Yeah, but you said the word leads.
Neo-Gothic architecture? I really admire. You don't see it enough around here.
What did you do?
This is
What
impressive.
Did you do, Lauren? Lauren, What did you do?
What kind of tea is this? Is this?
Lauren,
It smells
I thought I
heavenly.
was lying well.
Lauren, we had 2 crits.
You like
We had
playing
2
with the
crits.
red croquet mallet. I prefer a red croquet mallet when I play.
I lied and said we didn't know anything. I thought that would be good.
Why would a smuggler need leads on a murder?
Because we're going to smuggle the body out. Duh.
Well, he knows we were going to smuggle. He doesn't know we investigate murders. Like, policey
Oh.
jobs.
Well, I'm weird and I just am really fascinated by murder, so even if I'm not supposed to, I like to investigate things. Murder-wise. I just really love murder.
Have you heard this new podcast?
Yeah, she listens to a lot of serial killer podcasts. It's,
Yeah, the rest of the crew doesn't like me so much.
Austin, put us out of our misery. What is the consequence of whatever is going on? I can't not know what the consequence is.
I feel like I have a weird creeper is a good lie, too.
Austin, I need to know what the consequence of whatever just happened is.
So you crit on your deception so he could see your aliens. And so I guess he's gonna walk with you through town. The Zodar is gonna come with as well.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
But on the way there, he's gonna say, so you have an interest in strange creatures, and you know about Noble.
I don't really know much about him. I just heard there was like a weird thing, and then I cried a lot until the captain let me look into it because we're not supposed to be. I don't know.
One of the things that makes our colleague here fascinating at their job of finding interesting creatures is they're very interested in following just mysterious deaths, because mysterious deaths often have mysterious causes, which are often mysterious creatures, and that's sort of where we got to.
Well, you're in a lot of luck. You know, Noble was killed by a mysterious creature.
Oh.
Really?
I'm glad that there was some that instincts were correct there. Do you know what killed Noble?
Of course. Nothing happens on Pel 3 that I don't know about.
Was it Mothman?
No, dear.
Have you ever met Mothman?
No.
Oh, okay.
What was it?
I'm not disappointed. It's fine.
I'm out of just curiosity. What was it?
Oh, it's a long story.
Out of character, I think it's the Zodar.
So you guys are just walking through town now on the way to the spaceport, and people see you, like, you know, Vinny is like the local crime lord and like leader of all of Drake City. So it's like, oh god, here comes the mayor, and he's being escorted by his personal bodyguard and a bunch of adventurers, I guess. And it's like a kind of a weird spectacle. People are gathering around. So you've been spotted, and whatever consequences are going to come out of this are going to definitely come back to the team. Just letting you know.
Yeah, well, we'll deal with.
Cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah,
That's future Sasha's problem.
that is a consequence that we now cannot avoid.
Dregg, are you going to be there when they bring Vinny on board? Are you going to be like hiding in a broom closet?
No, he'll already be off the ship by that point.
Dreggery.
Like, he's dealing with Pearl, and then he's gonna head into the city. He's gonna remain close to see when they return with him.
Mm-hmm.
But he's also able to communicate through Objectivist, so I'm assuming he's pretty aware.
We can like telepathically communicate with Objectivist, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anyone currently locked up in the hold on the ship?
The boyfriend brig? No.
Okay. Have we established whether from the outside you can see what is in the boyfriend brig?
I'll say right now, yes, you can, because the point is to put cryptids in it, and Sasha would obviously need to observe them, so.
Okay. Can I get a message to Objectivus to say someone on that ship needs to cover up the visibility to the boyfriend brig? Like, we can make some explanation of we found a creature and it turns out to be nocturnal or something, but we need to make it not clear what is in the boyfriend brig. Or that there's nothing in the boyfriend brig can't be clear.
We'd be like, oh, look at they're in this room, and hope that another roll would be good.
All right, so the people back on the Snallygaster are going to prepare a trap in the boyfriend brig. We'll have that. That's what they're up to. Good.
Okay. So, back to the ship. Hopefully not.
Also, we should warn them about the Zodar.
So Dregg, you see them coming, you're leaving. Where are you going? Paint me that picture. Because if the tank's going to be off the ship with these guys on the ship, we need to keep a close eye on that.
He's going to head to the bar. A bar. A bar that he knows to be populated with professionals.
All right, tell me about this bar. Paint me this picture. This is your town. Well, it's not. It's Vinny's town, but you grew up around here, so tell me about it.
Kind of sleazy, fairly run-down place, but it is a hanging out point for people who work directly for the Caravellas. It is a known establishment to them. It's a place where he knows that he would find people that are working in the family that would know him. It's a place he would have avoided at all costs months earlier. It's Cheers, but shittier.
Okay. Vivid.
So no Ted Danson.
It's not quite Patty's Pub, but what is? Like,
Can it please be? Can I just do a Danny DeVito voice for the rest of this?
Yes.
you sure can. Yeah.
Obviously D is a bozog in this universe.
I think Charlie would also be a bozog. Mm-hmm. They're all bozogs.
They're all bozogs.
Oh God.
Okay.
That's the all Bozog season of Dice Funk right there.
Yeah, people keep asking for it. It's always sunny in Bozogtopia. Paint me the scene of this bar though. So you go in. What are you doing?
He's gonna walk in and clear his throat loudly.
Mm-hmm.
And see who pays attention, if anyone pays attention.
Performance?
Damn, roll 20. Oh, boo. 9.
Yeah, a couple of people look up from their drinks, but most people don't bother. If they saw you, maybe they'd be more interested, but they don't even look up. Like, most people are just like, I'm playing Candy Crush. Fuck off.
Fucking assholes.
There's a new chapter in Fire Emblem Heroes out. Gotta get this Grim Reaper lady. What's up? Oh, these draw rates are terrible.
That sounds really like you're being very honest, Austin.
It's only 5%. It's a special event. What am I supposed to do with all these orbs?
I'm proud of you for playing a game no one else does.
Yeah, it's another thing. I'm gonna have to communicate back. We gotta keep Vinny away from the med bay.
Yeah. A lot of stuff going on.
Just want to make sure everyone there remembers that.
All right, so you don't get that much attention in the bar.
Dregg goes to the bar and orders a drink.
What does Dregg drink?
Girl Scout cookie.
Well, it does sound good.
Butter a nipple.
Vodka Red Bull.
I don't know. He's sort of a mimosa guy, don't you think? Yeah? No? No, he drinks Shirley Temples.
He's a teetotaler?
He doesn't drink. He's not a, yeah. No, he would literally order a Shirley Temple.
I think the bartender looks at you and is like, this is a grown-up bar, fella. We got Bionoid drinks. We got gift drinks. We got drinks for, adults. Do you need a little table? We got a little booster seat for you, buddy.
I would like a Shirley Temple.
Whatever you say, big guy. I think he probably charges you double just because he can.
That's fine. I'm going to drink and I'm going to look around at the people in the bar until I can, and I'm going to look for anyone that I recognize.
Yeah, I think you probably recognize some low-level enforcers, leg breakers, debt collectors, people who work in the organization.
All right, so I'm going to go to the most populated seat.
Uh-huh.
Table. No.
No?
No, he's going to sit and drink a Shirley Temple.
Okay.
The Snallygaster has to get off planet.
Oh, before you make your move?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh.
So you guys are walking Vinny and the Zodar onto the Snallygaster, and I think Vinny's like, a curious ship. What's its origin?
Well, I used to fly around a lot more solo, and meeting new people just sort of became my thing. So my primary thing was what's gonna go unnoticed, and what can I have a big old squad of unique people on?
We won it in a trivia contest.
It's from Gloria. That's where it's got to be, right? It's the only planet there's trivia.
Please don't establish that. You're gonna rob so much of the solar system.
Austin.
Trivia.
I have no idea where the Give homeworld is. The story I was told is that that is where this came from. It is a long lost relic of the Give homeworld, and I don't know if it's true, but it makes me happy at night.
And then we won it in trivia.
I would have thought a gift ship would have heavier armor.
Well, not everything we do. Not everything GIF is quite so heavy going. You gotta have a little downtime every now and then.
All right, he walks onto the ship.
Oh, God.
Okay, so, and leading towards the boyfriend brig, so yes, we've got one of those, I forget what they're called, the funny little penguin things we've got, kept in there. Don't seem to be too keen on the light, so we've sort of, just shuttered the shades a bit for them, but, they're just through here.
He's seen a Doar. They're in this system.
No, he's there for the Rygar.
Oh, he's there for the Rygar. Okay, in that case, the Rygar's what's in there.
I think he knows about Rygar too. You're trying to get him to come into your trap. You need more than that. Those are just people.
We have Mothman.
No, we don't, because I keep asking if you found him.
No, we actively don't have. Okay, so
We have Dinosaur Man.
We have El Chupacabra.
Shit, that's good.
Wait, El Chupacabra's from Earth. He knows about El Chupacabra.
Okay, I've got one. So, what do we have through here? We don't even have a name for it. It's that new, and it defies naming. It has. I don't know how better to say this. It has a face where its anus should be, and it's weirdly fascinating to stare at. I don't know how to mentally process this thing.
That's a lot to take in, Laura.
I was trying to think what is weird enough that man who likes weird might go for it. I don't know. It's 1 a.m. I pulled the thing out my brain.
Sasha, you're really getting shown up as the cryptid expert.
I was gonna say we have a creature that my research has shown to be potentially from the Give homeworld.
But does it have a butt face?
It sure does. There's a tail too.
Is that enough to be enticing?
Sure. Probably. Roll deception one more time. Or performance?
I have 7 to performance.
Roll performance one more time.
20.
Dang.
Bards, yo.
All right, so 20 and 17. So I think while you guys were walking Vincent over, the team put like a blanket inside of the boyfriend brig. So this is inside the hangar where mechs could be. There is kind of a cage. Actually, Lauren, why don't you describe it? This is where you put Mothman if you found him. Tell me about the cage.
I kind of imagine it as like where they put Loki in the Avengers.
Okay, so it's a glass cage.
It's like, or like Magneto, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so it's the villain cage. Also, in the Star Trek reboot, that's where they put Benedict Cumberbatch.
That's right. They do it in so many things.
Yeah.
But I like to think they hung some nice, tasteful like curtains or something. So it looks like.
Okay. It has some nice, tasteful curtains with. I think inside they put like a bunch of pillows and stuff under a blanket, and then Objective has put some goo around it to make it seem like the creature there is gooey.
Oh, my son's so smart.
To really
my boy.
To really sell it. So the door's open, and he and the Zoda are gonna walk in to check on.
Yeah, and as soon as they're in, we shut that door.
This is so fucking stupid. I love you guys.
Y'all are under arrest. Don't move. We got him. No, I'm just being out of character.
Wait, no, hold on. This is another gift tradition. It is now time for the 3-hour hide and seek game. So we're going to hide somewhere actually out on Pell 3. So don't look at the ship should you get out. But in 3 hours.
Can we roll another deception?
Yeah, then go search Pell 3 for us.
All right, so Vinny walks over, picks up the blanket, sees that it's 3 pillows and a bunch of goo that was sprayed all over them. And he just smiles and he says, yeah, I kind of figured that's what this was all about.
Oh, no!
Oh my god, what happened to El Chupacabra?
Oh, I've had a realization and I don't want to say this thing out loud in case it's not what Austin's going for, but I'm panicking about something about our plan that I really should have worked out earlier.
Is he immune to the handcuffs?
Don't be Austin, no.
Please.
We put him in with the very strong thing, which can probably rip his handcuffs apart.
God damn it!
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
No.
Let me curse him. Hold on. Wisdom saving throw, bitch.
Wait, what's going on?
I'm casting bestow curse on the Zodar.
Okay.
That's a wisdom saving throw.
Hold on. Alternatively, what if this is the moment you use your conduit and instead, like the moment they were walking in, there was actually like a bunch of fly paper where the Zodar was, so it tries to step inside and it can't, and it's just stuck there.
I just got really dark in my brain. What if there's like sleep?
I mean, this does seem like an ideal opportunity for Sasha's conduit power to have, like, built something into the cage.
Or like there's sleep gas in it.
That's what I was gonna say. I can use my conduit to say there's sleep gas. But do Zodar sleep?
Yeah, it's a bunch of boxing gloves that shoot out of the walls. I don't know, just knock it out.
What if there's like tentacles that grab them? They can't just put tentacles on everything.
I mean, you do you, just knock it out.
Whoa.
Okay, Sasha is going to use her conduit of conspiracy to be prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Do we like the sleep gas or do we like the tentacles?
This is your power. You go where your heart leads you.
I mean, I get to use it once per mission. Can I have sleep gas and tentacles?
No, oh god, why?
I just like saying tentacles.
Why would we need both?
I just know Austin hates tentacles.
Sleep tentacles.
Austin hates
Sleep
tentacles.
tentacles.
All right, I have outfitted the boyfriend Dregg with like a sleeping gas. Courtesy of the Penguin. Which sounds like the Batman villain, not the Batman villain, the Penguin.
I'm gonna cry.
Why?
This episode has been beautiful. Thank you all.
Yeah. We have a butt face guy. We got.
Can someone recap what has happened so far in this episode for me?
We went to Vinny Caravella, put some handcuffs on him, walked back here. People noticed us. We talked him into the boyfriend brig, and it turns out the boyfriend brig thankfully has sleep mist in there that hopefully will like seep through skin, like on skin contact, and put these two to sleep until we can get them arrested.
Look, it's one boss down.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I used my. I'm gonna be really mad if the sleep shit don't work.
Okay, so there's the hiss of gas being released into the boyfriend brig, and Vinny and the Zodar are standing there, and they look around and they see it. And Vinny, in his alien pajamas, doesn't seem particularly phased. And he walks over to the edge of the cage, which we have talked about being basically see-through glass. And he looks at all of you, and he says,
Oh no.
"So what do you all think happened to Noble?"
Did the Zodar get him?
Of course not. The Zodar's gentle unless provoked. Look at him.
Honestly, I don't really fucking know. Do you tell us?
I think I know what it is, but I feel like I'm going to sound really stupid if this isn't the answer.
That's what the show is.
Okay. Was it a Maxwell?
Close.
Or what the Maxwells become?
Farther away.
Or what they were, rather.
Farther away.
Was it you?
Of course not.
It's related to the tablet we saw that had like the slug creatures becoming like people and the whole home world getting destroyed thing, I think.
Yeah. Is it one of those slug men?
But I completely botched my check on that, so my character has no idea of what that actually is supposed to represent.
Captain Melbeck's just gonna say, you're gonna fall asleep in a moment. When you wake up, you could wake up in a police cell, or you could wake up back at home. What sort of mood you feeling in?
To tell you the truth, I have a bit of a stomach ache.
Can I use...
Did you eat him?
Can I
Did you eat him?
I want to use my like motion detection. I want to make sure that Vinny doesn't have something secretly on him.
Oh my god, he ate something.
So there's no check, right? That's just a thing you can do?
Yeah, that's what she like uses to diagnose people.
So you turn on your detect motion, and there's not something on him so much as there's something in him.
Yeah.
What is it? Is it a tapeworm?
He says, my brother Anthony commissioned Noble to make him a Maxwell so that he could corner the energy market and become the richest and most powerful man in the galaxy.
Oh.
But Noble couldn't quite figure out how to replicate such a complex creature. Apparently he did a bunch of research, went around to different places. I don't know, I wasn't involved in that. So Noble did something better. He created a new creature. And Vinny doubles over, retches, and begins to vomit out an abstract creature. An artificially created creature sculpted by the conduit of creation. A being of light that does not seem bound by physics. It's abstract, like his later period artwork, and it's made of light. And you guys know the phenomenon of screen tearing?
Yeah.
No?
I would Google image search screen tearing. It's a thing that happens in digital video when the frame rates don't line up, and so things don't look aligned. It's hard to explain. It's not something that can happen in real life. It's a digital video thing. Or rather, it couldn't happen in real life until now. Because this thing, this new creature that Noble created, it's not physical.
It's glitching reality.
Can I use an Arcana check to see if I can deduce what this thing is and what it's kind of like doing right now?
Absolutely.
Here was me almost thinking we'd done something
Oh god, I crit fail. Why do I crit fail knowledge checks so often?
For a brief moment, I thought we had done something competently, and
I knew there was something up because it's Austin.
I know,
and
but
him.
I wanted to believe that we maybe just did everything right. We found the correct answers, and it was easy for once.
No, it's never easy.
I'm trying to figure out what level of discomfort he must have been feeling starting the moment those handcuffs went on.
A lot. He says he has a stomach ache.
Yeah, that would be an understatement, I would think.
Dr. Adler, with a botch, you think he is vomiting his soul out, and it's very disturbing to you.
Was that a what check?
So this thing, which I'm going to call a witch light, because
No, it's a baby.
that is the Rygar's name for the Maxwells, but this is Noble's attempt to create a creature which does not obey the laws of physics, made in his artistic vision. And as it pours out of Vinny's mouth, it begins to coalesce around the handcuffs and reduce them to their composite atoms.
Yeah.
Aluminum, iron, nickel, cobalt. The dust filters down onto the floor of the cell.
I'm leaving at this point.
Dr. Adler just turns around and walks away.
Well, I'm saying that because I was very disgusted by what I saw because I couldn't quite understand it. Olivia is going to leave kind of out of that, but in her moment, she's also going to go find Jacqueline.
Okay.
And the rest of the crew would kind of let people know something's happening down the brig.
This might be fight time in the ship.
You have objectivists.
Okay, I don't want to say that earlier in the episode, it did not cross my mind to feed him to my son.
Okay.
If that's where you were going, Conrad, because that's where my mind went.
That was not what I meant. I meant in terms of communicating with the crew.
Oh, I thought you meant that you could kill him if let objectivist have his
I
brain.
just didn't want anybody...
Because I may have thought that earlier.
So Vinny wipes his mouth and he says, "It's such a shame a talented artist like Noble struck down by his greatest creation. I don't think it even knew what it was doing. It was just born into this world and lashing out. It's a tragedy, but I'm trying to make the most of it. And then the witch light eats through the wall of the cell, and Vinny and the Zodar walk out as sleeping gas begins to fill the hangar.
Can we shut off that
Yeah, let's turn off the sleeping gas.
How slow working was that sleeping gas, by the way?
I knew I didn't want to waste my conduit on that, damn it.
I mean, the Zodar can't breathe. That was never going to work. And Vinny's the conduit of invincibility. So he was...
I mean, it usually takes a while to go under, even when you have, like, it fed directly into your nose and mouth.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Yeah.
We can be salty in a fun way. It's fine.
Okay. So, just add a character question. Is Dregg willing to help out in this fight now that it is not in a visible public... Oh, he's not on the ship. Fuck.
No, he's not on the ship.
No.
I'll just, but I will have Objectivist send him help.
Okay, Dregg, what do you do?
Order another Shirley Temple, please.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to assign a number to every NPC on the Snallygaster, and every round I'm going to roll, and that's going to represent the witch light melting through the walls and killing that character.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, he's mad at us for taking too long.
No, that's just what this thing does.
Okay. I guess we start initiative, because we gotta deal with this thing.
Well, it's just leaving.
Yeah, we just have to, I don't have anything, like, bubbly.
Ooh, wait, hold on. No, this probably won't work, but... God damn it, I wish I hadn't failed that fucking knowledge check. Can I try another knowledge check on the assumption I'm not trying to understand what the witchlight is so much as understanding how it's turning people into their base components?
Yeah, medicine.
Okay. 16.
Yeah, that's pretty good. You know that this is not a physical creature. It is a creature of light that Noble sculpted. Noble was a light sculptor. That was what he did. It's a kind of abstract. You know, have you ever seen like gasoline spilled in water?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The way those colors are? It's like, imagine that smeared on the air and with like a screen tearing glitchy effect. Oh, it's a rainbow missing no.
Okay.
Okay.
I literally just thought of that. That just occurred to me. He's missing no from Pokemon. So it is not a physical thing, and it is not obeying the laws of physics, much like the Maxwells are. With a 16, you don't understand why it's doing what it's doing, but it seems to just be taking things apart. It's not magic. It's just like...
So I couldn't use something like Dispel Magic to like counteract it or anything like that.
Yeah, it's not magic. It's very specifically. That is why Sasha did not detect any magic at Noble's house.
Yeah.
The only thing I could think is I'm going to try running through all the languages I know to try to communicate with it.
Mm-hmm. Well, you ran out of the room, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna run back in and start shouting at it.
Okay. This is a wild idea.
Mm-hmm.
What if I'm detect thoughts on the little baby slug?
Uh-huh. Intelligence saving throw? Wait, on the slug?
The missing no.
On the witchlight, just because Olivia was trying to
I just want to be clear, it's not a slug at all. The whole point was Noble didn't know how to make one. He went to the moon, just looked at them.
Yeah, but I'm just imagining it as like a weird little like polygon, but a slug.
Okay. For the audience, it's not a slug. The whole point is that it's not.
For me, it's a slug in my heart.
But it's not a slug.
I know. I said in my heart. Okay. But yeah, I'm trying to think.
Mm-hmm.
Not think. I'm trying to catch its thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have thoughts?
I told you make an intelligence saving throw.
7.
Reroll it.
Thanks, Mom.
Because I feel like if you get a bad roll on this, you're gonna have a brain explosion.
19.
19, very good. So you try to look at its thoughts, and it does not have a brain. It does not have a mind. What you get are a bunch of broken images, like... So it does not have eyes. It does not have a nose. It does not have ears. It does not have a tongue. It does not have skin. It does not have any of the ways you sense the world. So you are not equipped to experience any of the senses, any of the sensory experiences it has. So it's like it's a non-compatible kind of connection you're trying to make. You're trying to send audio through a video cord, and it's just noise, and it's terrifying what you tried to do. But that's the sense you get for it as well. You succeeded, so I'm telling you, its experience is terrifying because it's
scared.
It's a non-physical being trapped in a physical world. It has no idea what's going on, and it's as scared of you as you are of it.
Would Objectivist, as the conduit of communication, be able to bridge that gap?
He is still a physical being, so no.
So the way Jacqueline's maces work is that it embodies something from outside in the world of forms, correct? Like it embodies, like it channels hunger itself?
Yes, you weren't there for this conversation in character, Dr. Adler, but Jacqueline's maces she found in a crater that was made when hunger itself manifested on the physical plane and ate half a continent.
Okay.
And it just happened to imprint on these devices that were there. So yes, her maces connect to the world of forms and they are special. I'll put it that way.
So could we use those to connect the Witchlight to the world of forms, which is not a purely physical form, or purely physical realm, rather?
You don't know.
That's the only idea I have right now, because we don't have any other way to interact with things that don't have a way to exact.
I am.
Unless we throw a Pokeball at it and it turns into a Cubone later on, level 100, and then once you level up once, it goes down a level.
Dregg.
That's all I could think.
Dregg, you're sitting in the bar and you get a message where people say help and you just sit there?
What's happening? Why haven't you left the planet?
I will communicate through Objectivist. Our plan backfired. Not in handcuffs anymore.
Vinny has a non-corporeal being that is eating everything.
Okay, thank you.
There you go. Dregg has that information.
I didn't know how to describe that. I was like,
He has a being that shouldn't exist that is eating reality. Please help.
Yeah.
Help how?
I'm gonna roll.
Okay.
No.
Just one last question. I didn't think I'd ever need to use it, but I did technically get the ability to use a spell like Turn Undead, but I don't think this qualifies in that same realm.
No, it's a being of light. I mean, there's got to be
I don't know if you could transfer that in the same way of saying, what are the undead or ghosts in that way.
No, I get what you're saying. I'm thinking that's supposed to be significant or useful information in some way because it's been stated multiple times.
8.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Courage.
Oh no.
So the Witchlight eats through the wall and starts marauding through your ship, and it sees Courage and goes towards him and begins disassembling him.
I'm leaping in front. Fuck it. If I see this happening, I want to dive in front.
All right, this is an interesting character choice, Dr. Adler. Is there any particular limbs you're comfortable losing?
Left leg.
All right, Dr. Adler, you save Courage's life at the cost of your left leg as the Witchlight takes it apart and reduces it to its composite elements and sprinkles them on the floor in the Snallygaster.
How much damage is that?
From shock, you are not going to be able to fight.
Okay, so I'm gonna put 0 right now.
All right, Drake's heading back.
I feel terrible for not doing anything, but I literally do not know what I can do. I'm in a moment of I don't know how to progress right now, and I'm...
Can I offer something even though I'm unconscious? Not in character, but out of character. Can everyone leave the ship? Tell everyone to evacuate the ship, including Pearl?
Ooh, I mean, someone will have to help Pearl, and that'll be a juicy escape sequence. Vinny and the Zodar are still here, though. The Zodar is stony-faced. You have no idea what it's like, but it's watching you. And Vinny is kind of smiling and looking around at stuff. I think
there's 2 things I have. Either it's something get people off the ship and see if that it just wanders off into fucking space or whatever, or kill Vinny.
I'm gonna say, tell me how to stop it, or
it's either kill Vinny or the captain.
If he doesn't tell me how to stop it, I'm putting Objectivist in his brain.
He says, "Aw, no one told you? I'm invincible." You're cute, though.
Look, the captain's gonna go to Vinny and just go, what is it gonna take right now for you to stop this thing eating our crew?
But I want it to eat your crew.
Is there nothing you want more right now?
I don't really put the things I want in any kind of order. I get them all eventually. So it's kind of a waste of time to put them in any particular order.
Start the ship.
No.
Do we just laying out the things? We cannot kill the conduit of invincibility. This thing is eating our crew. We can get the crew off the ship, which I feel like
Take off. We need to leave the planet, which is what Dregg is basically yelling as he's running back to the ship.
No, I'm aware of that. Just question to Austin. If we do that, we have the crew still on the ship.
Yeah.
We risk, like, there is no way to get them off if we can't stop this thing, and everyone dies. That is my only concern about taking a crew full of people away from their exit route.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know.
Are you still arguing that's the best thing to do?
Yeah.
I wish I was still conscious because I think I have ideas on what to do, but I can't do them unconscious.
Out of character, give us ideas because we're fucking
I think
stuck.
you need to like appease Vinny right now and just ask him how it works. Like, does he have any control over this thing as is now, or is he just observing? Like why is he so calm in a situation if he didn't have some level of control over what this thing chose to break apart?
Let's say you're not unconscious, Dr. Adler. Like, your leg was taken apart, but it wasn't like pain. It just came apart like Legos, you know? It was just like taken off. So you were from shock. You can't fight, but you're still conscious if you want to talk.
Okay. So I'm going to say, with courage as her crutch, Olivia is going to ask Vinny, do you have some form of control over this thing?
No, but he's invincible, so that's why he could hold it.
Control is kind of a strong word. After it killed its creator, I was alerted to its presence, and I assumed tried to take me apart, found it couldn't, and then was comfortable and safe around me. So I've been kind of taking care of it. Left to its own devices, it's a curious little guy. And
what do you want to make it stop?
I don't want it to stop. Why would I want it to stop? You tried to kidnap me. You're all gonna die here. What are we talking about?
Mr. Caravella, if I may. We don't really have any personal vendetta against you. We just kind of got cornered into doing this shit. Wouldn't it be great to have us on your side? Doing stuff for you. Helping you take down your shitty brother. 'Cause, honestly, he wouldn't let me talk to him, so I don't like him very much. You let me talk to you. That's cool. You know, I feel like we can your brother's shitty. We can relate.
I'm invincible. I'm definitely going to beat my brother, first of all. Second of all, I don't trust any of you. Why would I? That's the height of folly. You have to know that.
Awesome. I want to try something.
Uh-huh.
I want to try casting command on Vinny.
Uh-huh.
Now, the keyword I'm choosing could be very easily taken a different way, but I'm trusting you understand what I'm trying to get him to do.
Yeah.
If this happens. So I want to try to cast command on Vinny with the command of swallow. And I want him to try to eat that witchlight.
You're so weird, Chris.
I'm like, that's the only container that can exist right now is that man's body.
Yeah, it's his tummy.
All right, I guess it's a wisdom saving throw?
Yes. Against 15.
16.
It's been cool, guys. I'm going to be done playing D&D for a while. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye.
20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Objectivists.
Well, I guess I'm losing a wing.
Am I back yet?
You tell me.
I'm back. Why are we still on the ground?
Because of the very real issue I mentioned of we're all, like... Yeah.
Okay, I'll take care of that thing. Get the ship out of here.
All right, so the Witchlight's going after Objectivist. Dregg, what do you do?
If nobody else does anything, I'm obviously going to jump in front of my son.
No. Dregg's going to get between Objectivist and the thing, and he's going to wrap his entire body around it. And use his conduit power, and it can't KO him.
All right, so I think the way Lauren was trying to interject there, so Sasha throws herself between Objectivist and the Witchlight to save her son.
My baby.
Then Dregg runs into the room and bear hugs Sasha and Objectivist inside of his giant ogre embrace.
Aww.
And then the Witchlight tries to disassemble Dregg. It glides over his body and begins disassembling him molecule by molecule. And then it puts him back together because he's too obstinate to die.
Oh, I love it.
So I want you to picture Dregg putting his life on the line, hugging Objectivist and Sasha, this strange, glitchy, light life form embraces Dregg's, over his back, his arms, his head, and you can see, like in the glow, his every atom pull apart and then slowly suck back together as he is there even a word for this? We had to invent new words to describe this process that is happening.
It's like Infinity War, except when they disappear, you put it in reverse. So you loop it back.
Yeah, you just watch Infinity Wars backwards.
Yeah.
Have any of you ever played Vector Man? This is the worst.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Vector Man's very good.
There's a guy who's made out of balls, right? And so he Vector Mans for a moment and then unvector Mans.
Okay. If we now have confirmation that we have someone on the ship that can interact with this thing without permanently being disassembled, at this point the captain's gonna give our secondary pilot a shout and just go, "Get this thing in the air now!"
So half Thor Grunderson, first of his name, born of fire and brimstone, redeemer of stone, conqueror of mountains, harbinger of glory, forerunner of retribution, the permafrost of the titanium handed, the heavy-handed friend of centaurs, starts taking off in the Snallygaster. Dregg, as you unwrap your arms around Sasha and Objectivist, you see that the Witchlight backs away from you and kind of floats near you as if it has your attention and it wants to interact with you.
Oh. Okay, well that might be
Oh,
interesting.
he likes you.
Please stay on the ship and keep an eye on this and handle this for us so that...
Now you have a son, too.
Yeah, awkward. Dregg's gonna hold out a hand, doing the E.T. point.
Mm-hmm.
He's never seen E.T., but...
Yeah.
Like you would.
Yeah, the Witchlight dissolves your hand and then your hand reforms because you are literally too stubborn to die. And it is intrigued. Everything it's tried to interact with except for Vinny has died. Although this thing has no conception of death. It doesn't even know it's hurting people. It doesn't know anything.
Mm-hmm.
Aww.
It's a baby of a thing that doesn't have a mind, or at least not one the way we understand it. It's a living creature trying to understand its world by taking it apart and putting it back together. By taking apart things, it learns about them. It doesn't know what people are. It doesn't know it's killing people. It doesn't know what killing is.
That's why I don't want to hurt him. It's just a baby.
I know. We need to find a way to contain it.
Vinny realizes, A, that Dregg has just stolen his dude-eating monster, and B, that you're taking off, and he absolutely stops being a smug asshole and starts trying to run for the exit, which is closing.
Can I in my last effort, cast Hold Person on him?
Yeah, absolutely.
Please. So, wisdom saving throw. I swear to God, Austin.
15?
Yeah.
20.
I'm done. Guys, it's been cool. I'm going to catch you guys next season. I'm going to play a skateboarding shark. Goodbye.
The hangar's closing. He's going to jump out.
No. I'm gonna cast command.
Tell his command to swallow.
Stop. Stop telling people to swallow.
Just stop will do.
So he's running towards the door, right? Basically where you walk into the Snallygaster and it's closing. Dregg, you're not right, that you weren't in that room. You were over trying to save Objectivist, but as he's running and the door's closing, you appear behind him, having befriended the Witchlight. And it's a very dramatic.
Oh, can Dregg teleport?
No, he just runs into this room as his brother is trying to escape.
Oh, okay. You made it sound like he just like appeared. I was like, whoa.
I'm saying Dregg wasn't there, but he gets here at the last moment. So I got to save against 14.
Oh no.
Botch.
Oh my god.
Botch. See? Perfect.
All right, so Vinny runs up to the hangar door as it's closing. There's just enough space for him to squeak through, and he stops, frozen in place by your command, Dregg. And you stand behind him, this looming shadow, and around you orbits the Witchlight, which is just kind of following you around right now.
Your father would be very disappointed.
Ooh.
Are we off the planet? Have we got him?
Anthony and I should have killed you when we found you.
You did not.
No. 2 for 3, though.
2 for 3.
Is Dregg a triplet? Is Dregg a secret triplet?
No, you're knuckle-dragging, drooling parents.
Oh, yeah, them. Rip out his esophagus.
Use the Witchlight to consume his muscle friend.
Oh, did the Zodar do anything wrong, though?
Yeah, the Zodar hasn't even been provoked. He's fine.
The Zodar looks at you, Dregg, and it's just like, looks at you.
I thought it didn't have eyes.
No, it doesn't. That's what makes it creepy.
Oh.
Yeah, no, he just doesn't know how to process Am I supposed to care?
I don't care what you do. I didn't assume you had the mental capacity to process grief anyway.
I really want to slap him.
Now he's gonna hit him.
All right, so you punch Vinny in the face?
It's gonna be a backhand.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't hurt him, but his head...
Yeah, no, it does. It's just for... And he knows it doesn't hurt him.
It's the principle.
Yeah.
It's a mark of disrespect.
Do you need a white glove?
So the Snallygaster is taking off from Pel 3, and Vinny says, so what happens now? You can't kill me, Dregg. You never could, no matter how much you wanted to.
I don't need to. You can live forever. In a small box.
So in the end, I guess we kind of still did get him.
Oh, we got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
He's the system's problem now.
So what do you guys do about the Zodar? You guys can overpower Vinny, and he won't fight you. He knows that you outnumber him like 14-1, and you can cram him into some kind of closet or something. He's unarmed.
Yeah, he's invincible. He's not,
Can Objectivist communicate with the Zodar?
Anyone can talk to the Zodar, and it can understand. It just does not speak back.
Can you draw a picture? I was just gonna be like, where do you want to go? What are you up to, bud? You want to go back when we're done? Try and feed him a carrot? No.
The Zodar just walks over and stands next to Dregg.
Do we know if they have a home world?
That would be a history.
12.
12. No, you do not know. In fact, they're considered one of the most mysterious species. No one really knows what's up with them.
And this one in particular isn't known to Dregg. This is an acquisition of Vinny's, yes.
I mean, it's up to you. I was actually kind of imagining that
The Zodar's ours now.
one of the like a dozen different ways I saw this going was you guys just getting the Zodar to snap Vinny's arms and legs for you.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's no doubt a dick. Vinny's no doubt a dick to him because he's a dick to everybody. But,
Yeah.
I mean, like, I just have no relationship. He's been focused on Vinny, and now he's got this witchlight thing going on.
Zodar's like, hello, friend.
I guess the thing is, could
Right.
I guess it'd be insight to try and tell if it poses a risk to keep it around?
That's what insight's for. I was screaming internally someone to insight Vinny for the entire episode, really.
We never do insight checks. You always want us to, and we never do it.
Okay, 22 on insight.
The Zodar not only does not pose a threat to you, that he seems to want to help.
Okay, we keep the Zodar then.
Yeah, cool.
I shall call him Greg. So we have Gregory and Dreggery.
Oh my god, it's Gregory. So what's going on?
Well, I guess we just lock up Vinny in the boyfriend break then.
We don't have a boyfriend break anymore. We need to rebuild it.
Well, yeah.
That's why we have Big Star.
There's just a hole in it. You could fix it.
Okay. Well, to the boyfriend brig.
Well, in that case, Captain Melbeck's going to go back to Dregg and go, thank you. Much appreciated. I thought we were doing all right. Did not account for reality warping non-corporeal beings, but is there anything you still needed to do back on the planet before we go deal with your other brother?
I'm not sure it's safe.
No? Was your plan not to put together an army?
Soon they will figure out we are gone.
Was that a big deal? You're a Caravella and you have the Zodar now and a baby that eats things.
Just being really, really direct, was the plan not for Dregg to, on the planet, go and just talk to the people that were loyal to Vinny?
And then we went, help!
Right. And now we have Vinny, and we can't afford to have Vinny on the ground and risk him
I'm just
leaving.
suggesting drop him off in space prison, go back and get the army ready to go fight Tony.
Right, but everybody's seen you.
They've not seen you, Dregg.
Yeah, they saw us take him.
I don't know if they've seen Dregg board the ship. That's the thing.
He was an ogre running through the middle of town at full speed.
In a green suit.
Yeah, not subtle. So, that might be off the table.
Tony may be the long con.
Or we use the witchlight to fucking devour him.
Oh yeah, we just eat him.
What, to devour Vinny?
Anthony.
No, Tony.
Yeah. That's actually a much simpler solution to, I suppose, to go fight Tony. I'm sure Austin has some gimmick up his sleeve, but...
Yeah.
Your doctor just lost a leg.
Yeah, we need to do something about that.
Big Star can make her a cool prosthetic.
Who has medical expertise on this crew?
I was gonna ask this, Austin. Is from the disassembling, is the leg wound cauterized at all?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Or am I just bleeding out the leg right now?
That's a great question.
If I am, in Olivia's last moments before passing out, she's going to kind of stare Courage down. Not down. She's going to look at Courage and, surprisingly calmly explain to him what he needs to do to cauterize the wound.
Okay. So you give Courage the Wikipedia entry for fixing your leg.
Yeah, well, she's basically just, I know there's actually probably a more medically sound version of what I'm about to suggest, but I'm like, just take fire and burn it until it stops bleeding kind of thing.
This is the future.
There's a future example that I'm sure is much more equivalent to that scenario.
Yeah.
There's probably a tool. It's probably like the eye cauterizer or whatever.
Oh, I rolled medicine and I rolled a 6, so I'm like, she's dead!
Okay.
She's gone!
So Captain Melbeck and Dregg are talking strategy. Sasha, you're gonna go help Courage?
I try. I don't succeed.
So Adler passes out. Courage stems the bleeding or whatever, gets it basically set so that you're not in danger of dying. Sasha, you try to help. You do not. Then Courage says, towel, clean, water, please?
Okay, I'll get those things.
Are those things actually needed, or are they just getting Sasha out the way?
Probably a combination of both.
Nobody likes me.
Chris, I'm gonna send you something on Skype real quick.
God damn it.
Okay.
You fuckers, what are you up to? That's a lot of typing, you guys.
It is a lot of typing. I don't know if we're gonna leave this in.
You can go ahead on it. I'm saying I'm unconscious during this.
If it's juicy, do it, because I'm going to explode if you don't tell me what's happening.
Okay, so Dregg and Captain Melbeck are talking strategy. Sasha, you run off to get towels and water for Dr. Adler, who's unconscious. You do that, and you come back, and Courage is trying to make Dr. Adler comfortable. And he says to you, as he's, doing some investigations, he's not a doctor, but he had to take, like first aid as a elite
like
soldier.
CPR classes and shit, yeah.
Yeah, and he got Dr. Adler's directions. So he says to you, no? About this? And he's pointing to something.
What is it?
It's a tattoo on Dr. Adler's body.
Is it an Invicta tattoo?
Of course it is.
She betray!
All the secrets are out.
Everybody betray me.
Chris, do you want to describe?
I knew it. I
kind of wondered, yeah.
So on Olivia's other leg, the one that was not destroyed into material components, along basically from like the knee down to the ankle, is the Invicta tattoo, facing out essentially.
Lauren, I'm the easiest person to shop for. You know what I want?
Bean?
That too. But you know the other thing I want?
Is it credits?
It is credits. How'd you know?
I guessed.
It's what I ask for every month.
Every month? Whoa, that's too many Christmases.
Not for the credits. I lost the metaphor. Anyway, we have music that we use on the show we need to give credit for. First, we have Your Reality, feature-based remix from Doki Doki Literature Club by The Musical Ghost. We have Morning Thinker, an arrangement of Thinker from Armored Core 4 by Overclocked Remix. And The Sound of the Galaxy, an arrangement of Freedom's Progress from Mass Effect by Overclocked Remix. Wow, I said them all.
Wow, you know all of them and I know none of them.
That's okay. It's not your job.
Yeah, but you know what is my job?
You gotta read the names.
Yeah, who wants to start?
You do.
Name is the first name.
No, it's not. That's just the top of the column in Excel.
Okay, I was confused. I was
Fuck
like,
off.
is it somebody who put their name as name?
You can tell because they're in alphabetical order.
Well, then you need to start because, no, I'll do it. A female presenting boob hat.
That's a timely Tumblr reference. A mountain biking vampire witch from the future. Damn, that sounds cool.
I'm pretty sure that is a reference to one of my favorite drag queens. Tweet me and tell me if that is an reference, please.
Okay. Adora, conduit of She-Ra herself. Good show.
Aki Savalainen.
Albert West.
Aaliyah.
Alex Vepra.
All Wojak are bastards?
The Wojak are the police for the Boros Guild in Ravnica. It's a long story. Andrew Birmingham.
Andrew Fallu, conduit of mediocrity itself.
Andrew Fedje, conduit of it's pronounced Fedji itself.
Oh, fuck, you got owned.
I should have read ahead, huh?
Uh-huh. Andrew Grothin.
Andy Harkins, man, they could just get us at any time with the pronunciation now.
They're really gonna get us. Anime Jesus.
Anna, that's her cat. No, damn it.
Also, Anna the cat, conduit of goblins.
What the fuck? God, they know us so well. Anthony, patron of Dora.
Hey, what's up, Anthony? Arjun de Koenig.
Artemis BJJ, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in Bristol.
Oh my god, I love you, Ashley. Ashley, Snow, just Ashley.
Nice.
Instead of no, just Ashley, it's festive.
I know, it's very good. Aston Yeatsky, conduit of eat a whole ass. Is that my catchphrase? I do tell people eat a whole ass a lot.
You say it a lot. That's
Yeah.
why I say it now. It's your fault.
Yeah, sorry.
August Rue.
Austin Dorksky, come on.
Austin Yorkie, conduit of Spank Me Daddy.
I'm sorry, could you give that to one more time?
Austin Yorkie. Conduit of spank me, daddy. Okay.
You can't even say it without your voice.
I can't. I'm cringing.
Austin Yorsky died to pinwheel twice. You didn't even change it for Christmas, and you're still wrong.
Einar Johansson.
Bduck_quack.
B-Ray Echo.
Bleakier.
Brady, conduit of failed murder. Brady, no!
Well, it's better failed than succeeded, Brady, so.
True.
Brendan Williams.
Come on, Brent. Brent. Dick, penis, cock, goatly.
They have too much power now. We have to do something. Buster Muffin Half. It's still good.
Cameron Abbas.
I get a large pizza with pineapple mushroom ranch on the side. And they ran out of space.
Nope, it didn't finish the word, so your ranch is going to be on the pizza.
Yeah.
Chris Walling.
Christkindtarian, conduit of stolen.
I'm confused. Christopher Hake.
Christopher Charlow.
Clark Westfield.
Cody Jackson.
Condiment of cucumber itself.
Damn, I didn't even read it right the first time. Conduit of perfection itself. That's the dragon.
Oh, this is good. Congratulations on Morgan, a big Dale of your skillfully, hilarious show. It's all our names. Good job.
It really is. Coram, there's no charm equal to tenderness of heart. Is that a quote for something, or you just felt poetic there, Coram? I bet that's a quote from something.
Cormac, conduit of same. Yeah, same.
Counterfeit.
Daria Morgendorfer?
Is that Daria's last name in the show Daria?
I don't know.
David Page.
Dawn.
Dawning Frost.
Dennis Bankson.
Dennis Pancake Detlefson.
Devin, conduit of evolution.
Dylan L.
Don't ask for whom the bozogs for thee.
You got the most fun ones this month.
I really
feel like.
am.
Dorian, conduit of self-destruction, Grayson.
Oh, the biggest mood. Dr. Tao.
Dr. Goatman.
Dragon in the server room.
Drakengard 4, Noe's Return 2019 by Yoko Taro, conduit of Yoko Taro. Can I kickstart that, please?
Dylan.
East Atlanta Santa.
Sub Santa. Ebrend, the prisoner of Toscaban.
Ecorin.
Elderly Goose, conduit of nobody can kill Elderly Goose.
Wait, is someone trying to kill Elderly Goose?
Don't kill a goose.
Is that what the failed murderer was before?
Oh no, Brent, stop.
Oh my god, there's a whole fucking plot going on here. Eleanor Nonantes Periton.
Eileen.
Emma loves to cuddle Moose. Is Moose the name of a cat or a dog, or is it a
moose?
full ass moose?
Either way, all good.
All good.
Indigo Vandane.
Erwin Leilagedek.
Ethan Lawrence.
Extellaris.
Fabian got that dank.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Fabian, keep it away from her.
No.
Florian H.
Francois V.
George E. Jody Fisher IV. God
or Satan.
Grimlock.
Happy Halloween to everyone. Kiefer Lowe.
Harley Astor.
Harrison Andrew.
Hedron Master.
Highway to Mel.
I read a Xandra light novel and transformed into a patron.
I'm sorry, Austin. I love your pretentious storytelling.
Thank you. Ingemar Gremmin.
Ink Drop the conduit of slime and ooze, ready for season 9? Is that the slime season?
I've written a lot of checks about future seasons that I'm not going to be able to cash. I don't know what season 9 is supposed to be anymore.
Oh no.
Isaac, conduit of Gavel 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 itself.
Good job, Isaac.
Mm-hmm.
James Neely.
Jamie.
Janiac, conduit of wishing everyone a happy unicorn dance party. Aw. Okay.
Jaspel, conduit of Christmas fluff balls.
J. Logan, conduit of queerness itself.
Jealous Goddess cosplay.
Jeff Clark.
Jen.
Jingle Yams.
Aw, yam.
I love yams.
John Carey.
John Potts.
I didn't say it this month, did you notice?
Oh, you didn't. I'm proud of you.
John Barnett.
Joseph Tombrello.
Josh Mosier.
JP Green.
Jewman Jock Frost.
Julian Phillips.
Just a Jester.
Just a Griff McTravelroy.
Fuck off. Jorgen Indie Monster, conduit of name butchering Wayne McFord.
Kara Stonehouse.
Caster UK.
Kate, conduit of instant regret.
Nothing from you this month? I definitely expected the same there.
No, that's what the silence was for.
Okay, Keller Automat.
Ken Firstel.
Kevin Dobbins.
Killer Cotton Shizno.
Kitty Foe.
Corito Prime, conduit of restless leg syndrome.
Kyle Badsvik.
Lana Seawolf, Lady of Bones.
Levi the Goblin Dude.
Lily Kedge, conduit of Stay Tuned.
Lindsay Pankhurst, conduit of 2 peanuts for walking down the street. 1. That's the Pulp Fiction joke, isn't it?
I think so. My memory's not good.
Okay.
Anyways, Logion, conduit of fatigue. Oh boy, big mood.
Lauren, the 3 days reroll, 7 days reroll, 12 days Krishmesh, Kates.
Luke Powers.
M. Joe.
Markov needs pangolins.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
The Cult of Gorfanax.
Master Rink.
Matthew B. Hare.
Matthew Schultz.
Matthew Weber, conduit of what? Oh, sorry.
Same. Matthias Lackitz.
Majin.
Melissa Nielsen.
Mel Tish.
Mary, actually Christmas is just as stressful as Thanksgiving flowers.
I'm sorry, Mary. We have to be more supportive, Lauren. We can't just dunk on people's choice of holidays.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Big mood.
Mary Chrysler.
Michael Groman.
Michael Hall.
Michael Minkler, conduit of being mispronounced but being okay with it. Fuck.
Is it Michael or Michelle Minkler?
Oh, I'm bad at reading, I guess.
Or it might be Michelle. I don't know where the emphasis goes.
Well, I guess they're okay with it.
Midlife stasis.
Miko from Finland.
Mistletoe spilling out of every orifice of my body.
No, that's too much mistletoe.
Is it mistletoe poisonous? Get it out of your body.
No. Okay. Morgan Rapp.
Nicholas Dominic.
Nina Pearson.
Noah Sudret.
Notorious Christmas conduit of Ho 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 itself.
Paul Mullen.
Possum Kingdom refugee.
Pruitt Holcomb.
Quench the Void.
Random conduit of daddy issues.
Oh no. Rasvita.
Razumi Yazura.
Richard G. Coles.
Robert Dakin.
Rulon, the flutinous, tootinous condiment of nitpickery.
They're really fluting on me.
They love to.
S. Kearney in Big Mech made of scarves.
Salad Child.
I'm stealing the mech made of scarves for next season.
That sounds very warm.
Sam Boltitude.
Sam Zanowitz?
Zdenowitz? It's Polish.
Zdenowitz? Danowitz.
You did it. Satin Cloth, the Christmas sloth.
Oh my god.
That's cute.
Scott going to the store for milk.
Scott not telling.
Scott who stole my name for a joke Cummings.
Oh god, the Scots are going at it. Scotty Vilhard.
The only behaved Scott, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Sean Lyonsberg.
Sean, the host of Funk Dunk Plays.
Simmons, conduit of irrational fandom.
Simmons, you put your life in our hands and we pronounced your name like adults. I want you to know it was hard
We did
for
our
us.
best.
Shane Sedgwick.
Shane Ware, conduit of ethical hedonism itself.
Shocking Link.
Sir Octopus, conduit of chivalrous cephalopods.
Snowfall Frost did nothing wrong. Somebody had to do something wrong. Every month, nobody did anything wrong. Someone did. I have to know.
Sigh, Wreath, spelled in a very festive way.
Thank you. Sydney Marsing.
Take me home, country roads, to the place where I belong.
Audience.
West Virginia.
Audience, you can make her sing every week. Think about these dark powers you've been given.
Mountain Mama. Okay.
The Ankh Morpork City Watch.
The cast of Dungeons the Gathering.
The Hadsels.
The Precursor.
The Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Marietta, Georgia.
The Paladin's Wife.
The real Austin Yorsky 420.
That's a lie. He don't do the weed.
I'm the fake Austin Yorsky 69. And you can be the real Austin Yorsky 420.
Tim.
Tim Lutton.
Toby Gleason Stack.
Toshiro Kuru, editor of Attack on Dice.
Transient Passerby.
Shanus.
Victoria Melito.
Vinny, conduit of queer fashion itself.
Viscount Ronaldo Skittles Bumbershoot Unicorn. Is that Leon?
It is absolutely not. Leon would not support me with a gun to his head. Are you kidding me?
Oh, Leon.
Are you out of your mind?
I don't know.
Vizzy Huggles, keep up the great work, y'all. Thank you, Vizzy.
Will you be my friend?
This is very forward of you.
Oh, this is calling us out in the fucking credits.
Ziphosaurus.
Z23619.
We did it. Was it less than 15 minutes this week? Let me check. No. Damn.
Technically it is.
We fucked it up again, Lauren.
It'll only be 15 minutes in like a few seconds, so we were technically under.
We were not. Thanks to Conrad. He's at Conrad Zimmerman. Laura's at Laura K. Buzz.
Chris, Rollo T. Hilarious.
Patreon.com/weekly manga recap. Kotaku.co/UK. Of Horse. It's a podcast.
About BoJack Horseman.
Sure is. I'm at patreon.com/Austin Yorsky.
I'm on the internet. You can find me.
Rargolicious. Cats, they're good. Sometimes.
Sometimes they're bad. Often they're bad. They really like to go into the garbage can.
What are they doing in there? Get them out.
Eaten.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they're chunky.
Oh, that's cute. Subscribe and comment and all that stuff. That's cool. It's Christmas season, so...
Happy holidays?
What are you going to get the other people on the show for Christmas?
I'm not gonna cry on the recording.
Okay, who's that for? Is that for me?
I guess that's for you.
Okay, what about Chris and Laura and Conrad?
I'll try not to get them killed. That's fair, right?
That's like showing up to the party and being like, I brought myself. Like that.
Yeah, no, the gift this year is me. You are all welcome.